Well, hello there, and welcome back to Christine's Colorings. Today we're going to take a little bit of a break here from the color along we had been doing of Miss Wildberries. I had lots of stuff come in, so we're kind of doing a art supplies haul. And I figured we'd go over this and then do a little bit of the coloring with some of the pencils I got. I know I said I wouldn't buy any more pencils, but someone had requested that we color with them. So that's what we're going to do. So our first book here will be 3 of the 4 are birds, by the way. Will be birds. And I actually just got this one today, so I haven't even had a chance to look at it. So, and these are all grayscale coloring books. So this is birds, and it's by Elena Lazareva. I probably have butchered the name. I'm going to stop butchering it now. I got it from Amazon, so it's on the Amazon paper. Oh, wow. But I'm looking forward to coloring this one. And I actually did not expect them to look so good, because I did go through the other books, and I got a few questions on those myself. But here we have a little owl. Oh, and some blue jays. Oh, I can't wait to color this one. That'll be nice. Oh, looky there. And on the back of it, it gives you kind of a little story of the bird. Here's the golden pheasant. Nice. So you get a little history on the bird that you're going to color, and you get to color it. And a gami heron. There we go. A resplendent quetzal. Never even heard of it. Their habitat is a mountain cloud forest from southern Mexico to western Panama. Okay. So I'll get to read on some of these birds I don't know about. Oh, they do have parrots. The macaws. Yay. I don't know what color I'm going to make these macaws yet, but they'll get there. Oh, I know. That's a kingfisher. Common kingfisher. Okay. And then, I'm not going to try to say the word. Okay, I'm going to. Paradisia Ragiana. It's beautiful. I love its tail. I can't wait to do those flowers either. Those flowers are gorgeous. And then some cardinals. Make one a boy and one a girl. Oh, there we go. And then some orioles. I love these pictures. Oh, look at these ducks. Mandarin ducks. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then Eastern Spinebill. That one's going to be a lot of fun to color. Look at all the flowers in that one. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, look at that peacock. Oh, that'll be a lot of fine detail, but will be so fun to color. Oh. Oh, look at the little flamingo. A chance to use my pinks up. I don't use them very often. Wow. That almost looks like a cardinal, but it is an Indo-Chinese green magpie, or yellow-breasted magpie. So, well, we know what color his front's going to be. I bet what we could do is Google what they look like in life, and then color them accordingly. Or, you know, if you want to be... I think there's 2 sets of pages. I think that's what I read on the description on Amazon. Hotzen. And I guess you could just be creative with one set and color them to life on the other. Another parrot, a lorikeet. Oh my gosh. Oh, bonus. 5 of the finest pictures from other coloring books. Well, isn't that exciting? Oh, that's gorgeous. Pirates. That's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to color that one. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Elegant beauties. So that'd be a chance to practice your hair. And then Ladies of Nature. Well, that's just adorable. She's like a little squirrel lady, and she's got her nuts. Aw. And then Christmas Time grayscale. I might have to go back on Amazon and look at that one. And then Christmas Surprise. It says grayscale and line art. So this must be just the line art. Oh, but I'll still have fun coloring it. It looks great. Yep, and there we go. Second set of pages. So that'll be all of the same pages of the other birds. Do we have any bonuses in the back? Let's see. I don't think so. It's getting thin. That was a nice little surprise. Oh, and then there's a little bio on the artist. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. Anyway, that, yep, 2 full sets of the 20 Amazing Grayscale illustrations. And that's called Birds. Oh, hey, we already know what to color that guy, huh? Alrighty. And then here we have one of 2 Parrot adult coloring books from Shim Coloring, or Belshim Coloring. Some of them you'll see a couple of the same pictures, but then there'll be different ones. And here's what I mean by questions. I have questions. Like, I love this, and I know how to draw leaves and trees and branches and finish off a bird. But is it a bad copy, or is it just the way the grayscale's rolling? Like, his head needs to be just a little bit more rounded out. He looked like he got a rock dropped on him. And then all of these are like really super faded. Or is it supposed to be that way where you color the bird and he kind of fades out somewhere? Because some of these look like that. Like this one. He looks like he just kind of fades out and the focus is on the face, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind. I'll just have to use my imagination. There we have an African gray. And these books have a lot of macaws in them. I'm pretty sure that's a scarlet. And they don't have 2 sets like the other book does. But see, it's like some of it you've got to use your imagination, and some of it almost looks like that's kind of like what you're doing with the focus. And then like this little ring neck parakeet. Or it almost, I swear it almost looks like bad printing, but I don't want to say it's that because it kind of looks that way online too on a couple of the pictures that it does show. So I don't know what kind of creativity they've got going on here. Or that they're trying to do. Maybe they want you to draw more of it out and create your own pieces of the picture too. And some of these are just outstandingly beautiful. They'll be a lot of fun to color, I think. Especially since I know, oh, here's one that's kind of a different view. You know, and I know what parrots look like. So I can kind of like fill in the blanks, you could say. That one will be, that Indian ring neck's going to be a lot, because you could even see in the detail that's there, it's going to be a lot of little lines. And that'll be interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do about these books, though. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. I mean, they've got great photography of the birds. It just looks faded out. So, anyway, that's enough of this one. Well, not really, because there's one picture in here that I want to... I think it's in this one. It might be in the other one. You see what I mean? Yeah, it might be in the other one. Let's see. There's 2 macaws going at it. More macaws. Another gray. That's a Timna gray. There it is. And what I mean by duplicate pictures, and what I'm, and that I can pretty much figure out what's going on with the pictures. As you can see, this Amazon here, and I'll show you in just a minute what kind of Amazon I've chosen it to be, because they don't label any of these. But you can see where the top of his head isn't quite there, and then like his tail's really faded out, and then some of this detail's not really detailed, and either like the tops of his shoulders and stuff. Excuse me. But the other book had the same exact picture, and that's what it looks like so far. I've colored with up here is mostly the QL C120 pencils, the ones that look like these. Good budget set of pencils. I love coloring with them overall. But after doing this particular bird, I don't think I'm going to use them for fine details. It can be done, but it's hard because you have to constantly sharpen them and be super light. So you have to do lots of layers. I mean, way more layers than normal. And so like some of this down towards the bottom, like her breast, and, you know, maybe a little bit up here, I can't remember where I started, are all done in my polychromos. And then the sides are a mix of the polychromos and the QLC 120s. Those QLC 120s are also known as the unicorn pencil. If you're interested in buying them, there's a picture of a unicorn on the box. But not bad. I mean, it's coming out nicely. And then let's put this guy up. This one's pretty much all of the same stuff. Just a few different birds. Quite a few different birds, actually. I don't know why it would have your phone number on there. Anyway. But it's the same faded lining. So I'm not sure. Again, I'm just not sure what they're trying to express here. But I look forward to putting in my own ideas and making it come to life my own way. I mean, I already see with most of these pictures, I see a lot of ideas. I mean, a lot of ideas. I'm trying to think if that's a lorikeet or another ring neck, like a baby ring neck. Or maybe even a conure. I don't think it's a conure though. Tail's too long. And again, lots of macaws. And then just more of the same. Like that's a blue and gold. There's no doubt. And then some of these I could probably make into like Quakers and conures and stuff like that. Not that guy. You could tell that that's like a ring neck or a lorikeet. Or a lorry. Whatever he's got in his mouth, I want to get it out. I don't know why. But look at this one. This one is so completely faded. I don't know, but I'm going to figure out something. I'm going to put some of my creativity to use. You can tell that's two different macaws. But overall, since they weren't complete pictures, I'm not really super excited about them. I mean, I'm excited to, like, put my own mark on them, so to say. But those will be very slow in doing. The last one is my very first book from Rachel Mintz. Stunning Elf Warrior. And I couldn't wait to, just from the front picture alone, I can't wait to do the pictures inside. And then, of course, join our printable book club. Members get notifications on new books, free coloring pages, discounts, and more. And then you can just scan that and join for free. And yeah, aren't these ladies are stunning. I mean, they literally look like actual pictures of women just grayed out. And they added some like elf ears, and I think a few of them have wings too, but they're stunning. I cannot wait to color these ladies. Look at that. That's gorgeous. These are going to come out so nice. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's one you could practice some skin on. Especially with using non-conventional skin tones like greens and blues and purples, pinks, whatever you want to use. And then practicing on her hair will be a lot of fun because she's got a lot of individual strands. She's got a lot of individual strands too. And what'll be fun about her hair is all the highlights in it. Because she's got a lot of sun on her. So it'll be fun drawing the sun and the shading. She's really beautiful too. They're all just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I don't think I'm going to do her like exactly like the front page, but I'm definitely going to do a different skin color on her like the front page is done. I'm just not sure what color I'm going to use yet. And then here's another beautiful lady. I picture her as a redhead. Oh, she's just got that look. And then like some of these lighter haired ladies, I would do in like a super light pink or maybe some light blues and silvers. You know, just really have their hair kind of stand out. I think they'd be gorgeous. They're definitely going to be, for grayscale, they're going to be challenging to color too, because you want to get everything just right to keep it looking realistic. Man, her hair will be a lot of fun. Oh man, because look, she's got some back here, and you're going to have to fade it out a little bit. It's not so bright as the top. I love it, love it, love it. Is this like the same as the first one? Do we have 2 sets? I mean, I've like gandered through these books. No, that's definitely a different girl. Okay. I just haven't fully gone through them like I have done with books in the past. I can't wait to do this because of a horse. And she's going to be gorgeous. Now, I know she's not an elf warrior, but she's still a beautiful woman. And that horse is going to be so much fun to color too. These ladies are just gorgeous. Pages are fun to turn, though. She's going to be cute, like with the different skin tones. I'm thinking some darker skin tone. Not like dark green, but maybe like, ooh, I don't know, brown. I bet she would have really good brown. Maybe with some pink highlights in it. I think would look really good on her. And then, gosh, I can't wait to do most of these ladies. They're going to be so much fun. This one's going to be fun because she's got the unicorn. Her hair will be easy, so it's not going to be like hair that's going to be fun, you know, good for practicing or anything on it, like some of these with the individual strands and stuff. But just amazing how good these look. And some of these I love in the background with the castles and buildings and stuff like that. And I love the border. Oh, she's adorable. She's got a little dragon in the background. Oh, another little dragon in the background. Oh, and there's his tail. Oh, wow. Okay. Her eyes are going to be gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to have to be careful about choosing what picture or what color I want to make that one's eyes. This one's really cute. I love the castle in the background. Look at there, a waterfall. Oh, that'll be so nice. And I don't know who's flying in the background there. Could be some dragons, could be some birds. Ooh, she is gorgeous. She is going to be awesome to color. That's going to be amazing. Oh, and this, all of these are just going to be amazing. And this will be fun because you can practice with the water. There. And then, of course, you got a dragon in the background. Ooh, look at that. She'll be a lot of fun to color. Oh my goodness. Okay. And this one will be a lot of fun to color too. And it's good enough that if you get tired of doing ladies, you could actually change this one into kind of a guy because there's no real chest. You just add some features and maybe just a little facial hair. You can make a guy out of that one. I do like to do guys from time to time. I wish we had more books with guys in them. She's pretty. Oh, look at those wings on her. It looks like she's actually holding a dragon tail. Maybe? Not sure. But she's really pretty. Ooh, I love that side view. That'll be a fun picture to do. Looks like these pages want to stick together, though. That'll be nice. You could practice doing textures on here. I mean, she's really nice, too. You could do some texture practice with that one. Ooh, she looks evil. Oh, my goodness. Her eyes look like they're cloudy almost, though. That's going to be interesting to color. But yeah, she's definitely mad. She's getting ready to hit something. Ooh, she's pretty. That'll be a fun, non-conventional one to do. Oh, I love her armor. Wow, and her headdress and her hair. Oh, lots of individual strands. Oh, and back there with the scanning thing. And that's the end of that book. So that's the end of the books that we got here. And then I went to my goals today. You don't need to see the receipt. It was terrible. It wasn't that bad. I went to Michael's today just to get these. So that we could practice some coloring with them on a page that I picked out of one of, Deborah Muller's books. Chubby Fairies will do the fairy in pencils. I don't know. Do these come pre-sharpened? I think they do. Oh, they do. I don't know. We'll test out some colors after I sharpen them. And see which way we want to go with the skin tones. But they had some kids stuff and adult stuff on sale, so here we go. I got this for a picture. I got a mini picture of my mom that I want to put in a frame. And then we got... Now, I don't think I'm going to use the paints and the paint brushes. I don't know yet. But it also comes with a neat little tray here. And also tips on blending into different colors. But this is what I wanted most of all. Was just to do... cute little Christmas kitties. Now this might be next year since it's Christmassy. And I'll want some fun stuff to do for Christmas. But I thought, man, at half price, it was $10 and I got it for $5. It's not a bad deal. And if I end up not using, actually, is it watercolors or is it acrylics? Oh, it's acrylics. My bad. It's acrylics. If I end up not using them or the brushes, what I might do is, in the palette, put some colors out, and me and my sister can have a fun coloring day with the acrylic paints. And then we got, it had buy one, get one half off. So I want to, I mean, I know there's only 12 sheets, but I really want to get, oh man, you could do the back of that. That's awesome. I want to start practicing and using my paints more. And I know this is kind of an expensive way to do it, but I think it'll be really, really good for the practice. And then, hey, maybe I will actually get to use a couple sheets to do real paintings on. We'll see. And then the other one is, I think, acrylic paper. Yeah, there we go. And why you only get 10 sheets of acrylic, I have no idea. Again, you could do it on the other side. Oh, it came apart. That's okay. This is all going to be used for mostly practicing anyway. Wait a minute. Is it just that thick? I guess it is. I thought they came apart. But it's just that thick. Man, this is super thick paper. This is a 246 pound paper. What's the other one? I'm pretty sure that was cold press. And 140? Yep. 140 cold press. But it was buy one, get one half off. So I got me a couple of pads of paper. And then last but not least, I think these are the watercolor ones. Let me throw this out. There we go. Watercolor painting kits. Again, comes with its own set of paints that I probably won't use, or maybe I will. I mean, I have way more acrylic paints than I do watercolor paints, so I might use them. But I thought these would be cute. You got this. Follow the dream. Pretty in pink. Start each day with the grateful heart. I think I'm going to do that one first. And that'll be, since I'm not well practiced on quite drawing yet, I don't do that great yet. So this will be fun to do in the meantime while I practice drawing in between playing with the paints. And then let me get out my picture we're going to do from Deborah Muller's Chubby Fairies. I got to move my birdie because we're going to use this one. And we'll just, and see, I had some old like cardstock boards that I have just in case I am a little too messy. And it helps keep from any imperfections in the board getting through. I need, there we go. Is there any room on it? Real room on this one? Oh, here we go. The other side. But this is what we'll do with some of her skin today. So let me get some of these Crayola pencils out. Oh, medium almond, medium deep rose, light medium almond, light medium rose, light almond, light rose, light, medium golden, very light almond, light golden, very light rose, very light golden, extra light almond. That does not sound like 24 colors. Oh, here's the other side. Deepest almond, extra deep gold, extra deep rose, extra deep almond, very deep almond, deep golden, medium deep golden, deep almond, very deep rose, medium deep almond, and medium golden. Well, let's pour them out and see what we got here. They look pretty. Now nobody roll off. You guys are going to try to do it, aren't you? Where's my eraser? Well, today we're going to use this one. Ta-da! And hopefully I have... Oh, that one's got a little crack in it. But that's okay. And hopefully I have some room in one of my storage cases to put these. If not, I'll just put them back in a box. Haphazardly, because that's how it's done. Then we'll get my little AF-matte sharpener. Ooh, they sharpen nicely. Okay. This is 24, so I'm just going to knock that off. Let's do it like that. Oh, sounds like somebody needs new batteries. We will get her new batteries. Either that or these Crayolas are just that tough. I'm going to lean towards the Crayolas are just that tough. Well, let's test them out. My Derwent one. It's also battery operated. Yeah, they're just that tough. They're going to kill the Derwent one. There we go. Woo! These are tough pencils. Ooh, tough pencils. But you can tell when they're done sharpening. Some of them I kind of guess at. But not these Crayolas. There we go. We're getting there. No, I hadn't put much thought into what color I'm going to make her skin tone yet. So it'll be nice to kind of semi-swatch these. Is it full yet? It's getting there. And see what pops up in my head. That one actually was easy. Oh, it's pissing it off. It's making it mad, guys. That one made it mad. Let me find my little eraser. That one made it mad. I might have to get new batteries. Or use the doll. And that's going to hurt. There we go. Ooh, they smell good. The shavings smell great. There we go. The darker colors are actually sharpening better than the lighter colors. Although that one did really good. There we go. That one pissed it off. Huh. That one made it mad. We'll see. Is it recycled wood? I wonder if that's what it is. Hold on, let me read. For best result, use a handheld sharpener. Contents and colors may vary. Doesn't say, just says non-toxic on there. So hey, we can eat them. With little to no consequences. We're almost done though. 3 more. Woo. Some pretty colors. There we go. Whew, F-Met, take a break, buddy. You did good. Okay. I really wish I know what I did with that eraser. Let's get some colors started here. All right, this is the Extra Light Almond. And it is extra friggin' light. I don't know about you guys. I can barely see it. But that's a good thing. It'll be a good base layer. And then this one will be Very Light Almond. Ooh, now I can see that one. You guys might not be able to see that on camera. But it's a bit peach colored. Alright, let's find all the almonds. Rose. Rose. Here we go. Light Almond. These are laying down really nicely. I mean, not like hugely pigmented, but they are Crayolas. I like that. So that was the Light Almond. And now we're going to need the Light Medium Almond. Oh, that's light, medium, golden. There's medium almond. Extra deep almond. Medium deep almond. Ta-da! Got her. Oh, now it's starting to get weird. It just went from pink to brown. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's it, Crayola. Keep me on my toes. That's cool. And then we have medium almond. Okay. So medium almond actually should have been next. That's okay. We'll worry about doing it the right way later. When I'm actually swatching. And then we've got extra deep almond. Woo! That is a good dark color. I'm loving it. Then do we have any others? Deepest almond. That was extra deep, wasn't it? So we got one more. Deepest almond. And there it is. Oh, got a little crack in there. And it's not really, I mean, it's way more pigmented than the first 3. But it's not that much different from extra deep almond, which is fine. All right, who are we going to do next? Let's do the goldens. Light golden. Very light rose. Medium deep golden. Very light golden. Oh, look at here. A light medium almond. Man, I cannot keep track of these guys. Hi, how you doing? So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to imagine, yeah, 8 of each shade. Okay. Okay, let's find the goldens then. There's a golden. Golden. Holy cow. Okay, somebody's got to not be almond because that's 9. And it's extra deep or very deep almond. Are any of these 3 not almond and I just misread them? Extra light almond, very light almond, light almond, nope. The pinks are indeed almonds. So there's 9 almonds. Okay. And how many of the goldens are we going to have? Medium golden, rose. Holy cow! Another almond. Deep almond. That's 10. 10 almonds. More rose, more rose, more rose. I was going to say, if any of these say almond on them, I'm going to be like, what is the matter with you? Okay, let's do very light golden first. Oh, hey, you can see it pretty good. I mean, I can. I don't know about if you can on the camera or not. There we go. And then, let's see, who do we got? Light, medium, deep, medium, extra deep, light. Let's do light golden. That was one of the ones that was tough sharpening. So they're kind of looking a little bit like the first almonds, just a little bit more either pigmented or darkered. Darkered, that's my new word, darkered. All right, light, medium, golden. Okay, I actually kind of like this set. And then medium golden. Yeah. I actually really like this set. Not that I don't like the almonds, but ow, they're sharp. Medium deep golden. Okay, it doesn't look much different from the medium. That's okay. Then we're going to have deep golden. I actually really like this these colors. And then extra deep golden. Not bad. Okay, so we just have a lot of almonds and just fewer of the other two colors. Okay, very light rose. Oh, it broke. That does happen. There we go. From time to time. Not usually with the Crayolas, though, because they're usually pretty tough. And it's pretty centered. But that's okay. Stuff happens. So there we go with the very light rose. Then we have light rose. And then we have light medium rose. I like these roses. They're going to make some great summery skin tones. And let's see here. That was light medium rose. So we're looking for... Oh, they just went straight to the deep. So here's medium deep rose. Oh, that'd be pretty blush. Or a pretty shadow color. Okay. So since that was medium deep rose, we're going to look for deep rose. That would be a good shadowy color too. Or the skin tone itself. That felt a little loose, but doesn't. No. Okay. Very deep rose, I think, would be next. And it's looking more and more like it's brown, but kind of like a pinkish brown. I'm liking these. And then we have extra deep rose. Okay. So let's choose some colors. I think I'm going to be hitting up that golden a lot because I kind of like the golden colors. And I think I'm going to use all of them with the darkest one, the extra deep golden. I think that's it. Yeah, that's going to be my shadow color. Come here, roses. That'll be my shadow. And then we will use very light golden, and then we're going to throw some rose in here. I think I'm going to do the light rose. And then, do I want to do light medium? Or just hit up straight to the medium? Let's hit up straight to the medium. There we go. And then maybe if we have time, I'll pick another rose color out to do some rosy cheeks. All right. Now, I really need to find that eraser, or these pencils are going to fall off. An eraser or something. Okay. Let's use this pen. There we go. I hate to see those things fall off. So, right. And of course, this is Amazon paper, so it's not going to be the best of paper, but let's give her a coloring. Starting off with the very light golden. And again, this is from the Crayola series, Colors of the World. They're all skin tones. And you don't really even have to press that hard with these to start getting some color. They're a little bit scratchy. You can hear them as you're coloring. But they're laying down nice and smooth. I do love Crayolas. I'm not going to lie. They're a little bit more work to deal with when you get used to the more expensive brands that are way more creamy and lay down pigment with you barely touching the paper. But they're just still a fun pencil to use. All right, off to the light golden, which I'm going to sharpen up a little bit. There we go. And then usually what I like to do is like 2 layers of a super light and then a light color. And then I'm going to bring in that rose color. But before I do that, I'm going to do a little bit of shadowing to make sure I like it. That way, if I don't like it, I can always lighten it up or try to lighten it up using the lighter colors again. It's not always something that's going to work because dark colors are hard to cover up. Light colors are way more easier. But sometimes if everything's nice and lightly laid down, I can kind of lighten up a dark color to make it a little less out in your face. All right, let's see what light rose does here. And I'm going to start at the top just in case I don't like it, and then I can turn it into a shadow base. Okay, so far I'm liking it because you can barely see it. It's a really just super light pinkish color. Okay. And I am afraid that that more darker golden is just going to cover it up. But we'll see what happens. Okay. So hopefully everybody had a great Christmas and got to spend lots of time with family and friends. And then you guys are all ready for the new year. All right, let's see what medium golden does. Actually, I'm going to start it up here just in case it's too dark for me. It is not. But I don't think... Oh, it's coming. Just barely. I was going to say, I don't think that this paper is going to take any more layers, but it's taking it just barely. So probably kind of maxing out on layers. So maybe fewer skin tone colors. Just pick like 2 or 3. I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that might have been too many. That's okay. It's still going down nicely over that, and she'll be kind of a little tannish gal. I love doing different skin colors. It's just that I'm so used to what I know, which is the lighter skin tones. I've been doing those for a long time, and they're just easier to pick and choose from. Okay, then of course this is the extra deep golden, which I'm going to use for the shadow. Go. Now I could use it as another layer of skin tone and then come back with the almond, the darkest almond, and make that the shadow, but we're not going to go super dark on her today. Quit moving around. There we go. Then we'll come back with our very light golden. Try to blend some of this in. See how it works. I'm liking how they're coming down. They're really nice. I mean, for budget pencils, you just cannot really beat Crayola anyway. I mean, not in price anyway. There are definitely some better budget sets out there. But the other budget sets usually don't have these great skin tone choices either. Excuse me again, guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip the light golden and go again for the light rose. See if I can't get a little bit more pink on her. Kind of like a pinkish tan. I try to remember to go in the opposite directions when I'm coloring, but I forget a lot. And then after I do these, and I can't believe it's taking this layer because the way that darker golden went down, I'm like, I think I'm maxed out on layers. Speaking of which, here we go. The medium golden. And I'm going to kind of actually try to even out the shadowing a little bit. And it's definitely not, oh, yep, there it goes. See, I didn't think it was definitely going to take another layer. But it's getting a little bit streaky. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video. It's looking a little streaky. So I might bring out my blender pencil and see what I can do with that. But I like the skin tone itself. There we go. It looks really good. I just don't like the streaks. What the heck with the streaks, guys? So we're learning together about the Crayola Colors of the world. All right, and then we'll go ahead and do extra deep golden again. And I'm just going to kind of go a little bit hard right at the line. Because to me, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of makes it look like it's popping when I do an extra hard line or extra hard pressure right there at the lines, where the lines meet. And then just kind of go a little bit lighter here. There we go. Let's see what a blender pencil does after I take a drink of water. All right, let's try the Prismacolor first. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys see this, but it is making a difference, at least down here at the bottom of the leg. I don't know about the top of that leg. That top of that leg has some lines. Oh, yeah, it's doing it. I almost think the Caran d'Ache one might do a little bit better. But this is clearing up the lines pretty good. In fact, I'll get the Caran d'Ache and see if we can't finish up those lines. Where are you at, Caran d'Ache? I guess we'll use the one that, as long as they ain't got no coloring on it. Perfect. All right, we'll use this one. Oh, shoot, that's a Prismacolor. I was like, why is it so sketchy? Where's my Caran d'Ache ones? Aha, there's the one. Ta-da! All right, now let's see what happens. Actually, the Prismacolor will do better. It's not often I say that because this Caran d'Ache blender pencil is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and go with a light deep or light rose to see if it comes in. And nope, not taking the color, which is fine. It also, when you burnish it in, doesn't get very shiny. And it still leaves a little bit of streaky up here. Let's see if I can't fix that. Just very lightly going back over it. So we might have to use these a different time on a different paper, because I definitely think I used too many colors. There we go. I like the color itself, it's just so streaky. But that's okay, that's what these Chubby Fairy pictures are for, is for practicing, mostly. I save some of them too for, and those stay in the book themselves, but I do them for pictures I'm coloring at work while people are screaming at me. And in case you haven't watched any of my other videos, I basically work for a bank, but it's a call center. The bank does lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of credit cards. Several hundred to be in fact, between credit cards and loans, like installment loans. But since I work at home, but it's still for the call center itself. And here's light golden. And people love to call and scream at you all day long. I don't know what's wrong with people these days. Why you feel like your first world problem is a third world problem. I really don't know. But it's almost kind of like working in regular retail. As you get the most nonsensical stuff. I've done some fraud claims, and I've had calls on the claims that were approved. And what this means is when a claim is approved, it means we took the fraud charges off your account, and you're not responsible for making a payment on them. And I had this gentleman one day call in and literally scream at me because he was upset that his fraud claim was approved. I mean, and here's a light rose. And I mean, he wasn't upset because the charges were genuinely his. No, they still were not his. But he was mad because the charges were no longer on his bill and he couldn't remember what they were. And he wanted information on the charges. And since they weren't on his bill, he could no longer remember, you know, what merchant it was. He could remember the amounts, just not the merchant. And I was just like, sir, did you think of getting a past bill to look at it? And he got real quiet. Oh, no. I mean, really. Think, people. And even when you are genuinely mad, and this is what I respect some customers, like yesterday I had so many customers that were genuinely ticked off to the high heavens. I mean, they were mad, but they were so sweet to me. And I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. When you call me and you're, hot as hell, and you treat me poorly, you cuss at me, you call me names, you tell me how stupid I am, I ain't doing jack for you. I'm not bending any rules. I'm not trying to think of ways to make it better. I'm just trying to think of ways to get you off my phone. But if you call in and you're hot as hell, but you're sweet, or you're nice about it, or like this one lady that I had to tell her, ma'am, you do not have to apologize. I completely understand how ticked off you are. I'm like, you're not being mean. You're not being cruel. You're actually being very level-headed for the level of anger you are expressing to me. But if you're like that, where we can have adult conversations because you realize that I'm not the one at fault for whatever problem is, then those are the people I'm going to bend over backwards for. Those are the people that I am just going to do my best to help out. So basically the sum of it is you're just going to get by the rules, not even going to be very sympathetic. I won't be sarcastic and I won't be mean to you back. I've only done that once in the 4 years that I've worked for that company. And that actually was pretty recent. It was after my mom died. And she called in cussing at me and screaming at me and telling me literally no less than 18, 20 times how embarrassed she was at the store. And I just let loose on her. But anyway, normally, we'll say 99.9% of the time, I'm not mean to you back. I'm not even sarcastic or anything like that. I'm just like nonplussed. And I'm sitting here coloring while you're screaming at me. And I'm thinking, I'm still going to tell you to do XYZ that's completely by the rules of the book. And I'm not saying that it's super simple to break rules for a company. There's laws that you never break. And then there's rules that sometimes exceptions can be made for. But I usually go to a higher authority and ask if it's okay to make this exception. And I won't go that extra step for someone who's calling me names and cursing at me. But if you're not, I'm going to be like, hey, can you hold on a few minutes? I'm going to get with somebody above me and see what we can do if we can bypass XYZ. A lot of times it's no. And sometimes it's yes. But people appreciate me trying. And that's the important thing, is that I try. I want to try for all y'all, but for those of you that scream at call center workers, stop. You're not doing yourself any favors. This leg actually turned out better than the other one. Maybe it's the section of paper. But anyway, moral of the story. Be kind to the people that you're calling. Be kind to the people that are working at the store that you're visiting. Just be kind. You don't know what they've gone through. And no, we don't know what you've gone through either. But if you've gone through some serious things in your life, you're going to realize that it's pretty petty to be screaming and hollering over a declined card or a denied fraud claim or even an approved fraud claim or whining that you didn't get XYZ discount. The number of the people that call us, we're the bank that finances the cards. We are not the company. But the number of people that think we are is outstanding. Like, you need to make this right now. You need to fire this girl or fire that girl. I'm sorry, but we don't work for the store. We finance their cards. And I always do for people like that. I do put in a complaint. I don't know if it gets to the store or not, but at least I try. I do it because it's the right thing to do. Angry or not. But yeah, the moral of the story, no matter how angry you are, don't take it out on the person you're talking to. Be adults. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this leg definitely looks better than this leg. And I don't know why. Oh, let's see here. Well, since she's just a practice sheet. No, I'm not sure. I was thinking of trying some other colors here and there. Yeah, what the hey. Let's go ahead and go with other colors. Let's do the 3-color system and see how that works for us. And let's do some of the almonds, because there's like 5 bajillion almond colors. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and do... Is these the roses or the almonds? Okay, we'll do light almond. Let's do medium. Actually, we're going to do 4 colors. Medium, deep almond. I just can't keep it to 3 colors. And then let's do... Let's go back here. I'm going to do the darkest rose as my shadow color. And then let's pick a darker pink, a darker rose out of these guys. Let's see what we can come up with. So we got 2 so far, a couple of almonds in a row. Well, 3. Got the shadow color too. I don't really count that one. All right, rose, golden, maybe light medium rose. Let me think on it. And I definitely want to use some other almonds. Definitely not very light rose. Definitely not deepest almond. No. Yeah. Okay. Let's do... Did we have just deep almond, or we'll just do very deep almond, or maybe, yeah. There we go. Let's see how these look. We're gonna find out. Pencils feel good though, guys. Not gonna lie about that. All right, let's mess her up. Let's do an arm. Okay, and we're going with the light almond first, which I swear every time I see it, I think I've got the rose. Okay. And the light almond will be the base. Nice light layer of it here. There we go. And if I talk too much at work, I do apologize. Or talk too much about work. It's just that I cannot stress hard enough how we just need to be kinder as whole. Not even just in a work environment, but in all kinds of environments. And then this is the medium deep almond. I mean, this world is all topsy-turvy, guys. We just be kinder to each other. Because you really don't know what that person's been through. And just how much kindness will mean to them. Or a smile. Or just a light compliment. Like, hey, it's a nice sweater. Great pair of pants. Great shoes. Nice makeup. You know, oh, your hair looks good today. Kind of things. And I know some environments consider that, like work environments, consider that to be like sexual harassment. But trust me, the moods I've been in lately, light, medium, roses next. The mood I've been in lately, all of those compliments are so appreciated, even though I know they're not always meant. And also too, the smiles help. They bring a smile to my face, and the kindness brings a smile to my face. So, and y'all probably know what have a good idea of some of the things I've been through this year. So, just be kind. Don't have to love one another. Just be kind. Just kind. That's all. All right, let's see what this guy is. I'm going to start at the top in case it's too dark. And it is very dark. But that's okay. I don't think it's too dark. I think it's actually going to fit right in. I'm liking the way these are coming together. Again, this is very deep almond. I might go back and fix those legs with this. Later, off camera, of course. Right now, we're testing these out to see how much we like them. And I'm going to go with I like the darker colors better so far. Let's see how it turns out at the end. The darker colors are really nice. They got good pigment. They're laying down very nicely, very softly. Not as scratchy, just a little bit scratchy, little bit liney. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not. Just a little bit. It's not bad though. Okay. Let's hope this extra deep rose is darker. Oh yeah, it's darker. So I can do a good shadow here. I'm going to go ahead and do this part of her. That's not her arm, that's her hair. Well, now it's her arm. Sometimes I make compromises like that. Like, oops, I oopsied. There are so many pictures I've done that too. And I change it, just enough. And fix things just enough that it's hard to tell that I actually made a mistake. And it's like many of these YouTubers, what they say too, is there are no real mistakes. And they're not wrong. There aren't any real mistakes to be made. You might go oopsie like I just did. And I'm going to try the cross here to see if I can't smooth out some of these lines in here. But yeah, the oopsie is just a learning experience. And almost everything can be fixed. Now, if you're doing it with marker, don't quote me on that. But with colored pencils, you can pretty much fix it. I think there's some things you can fix with marker and paint. And the neat thing is you could definitely fix Postica pens because it's the white ones, if you like put a dab on it, a dab somewhere, or you smudge it or whatever, just wait till it dries and then go over it again with your colored pencil. Works like a charm. Takes it right up. I learned that the hard way one day when I made oopsies. I was like, oh no, what do I do? So I was like, maybe I could color over it with my colored pencil. And the colored pencil pulled it right up. I was like, oh. Oh, see, now it's taken lots of layers. I don't want to do another rose though. Maybe the light colors just aren't as awesome as the dark colors. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's still some lineage going on here. But it's just not as bad as the lighter portions. In fact, I really love how her skin color is coming out. This is just so beautiful. So I think the moral of this coloring session is going to be the darker skin tones are awesome. The lighter skin tones are still okay. Just a little bit harder to work with. Let's see if I can't. Where's my shadows? There they are. This one I'm just going to keep with the tracing along the line. Right here. Man, that's so pretty. Yeah, definitely off camera I'm going to go back and fix that. Because I'm liking this color way more. Alright, where's my Prismacolor? And then if I have time tomorrow night, which I should, we'll do some more coloring along with Christine Karen's Grayscale Fantasy Volume 2. I'll do a video tomorrow night if I've got time. But I really, really like that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is way better than that. I mean, that's got some smushies, which hopefully it'll let me go back over with the darker colors so I can change her legs to the darker colors and try to match her up. But I really like the darker colors. They look good. Let's do her belly in the same ones. Man, that AFMAT is mad at these colors. Alright, light almond, here we go. And remember, light almond is being used as a base color. And then sometimes it can be used as a blending color too. Which a lot of artists do. And a lot of colorists do. And as long as I don't feel I need to really blend something out, like lines and stuff like we got down here in the legs, I'll do that. I'll use this color, the lightest color, to kind of like mix everything together and burnish it all in. But if we got a lot of lines and streaks and stuff, I'm going to go for the colorless blender every time. So I'm going to shove that sucker down. Alright, medium deep almond. Oh, and then maybe we can give her, and of course that'll be off camera too. Maybe I'll give her some super cool light colored hair to kind of just like make that skin tone pop out. Like, look, this chickie's got some beautiful tan skin, tan brown skin. We're going to have her some light colored hair and maybe some vivid purple eyes. Oh, yeah, there we go. And I'll go back off camera and try to fix those legs too. And if I get this finished before my next normal video, you know, like next Wednesday, I'll show you guys what it looks like. And you can determine from there. But so far, this is definitely what I think of the Crayola Colors of the World. Colored pencils. You could get the box of 24 at Michael's right now for $4, I think $4.99. Since it's on sale, regularly $6.99, I think it was. But this is my thoughts on these colors and these pencils. One, get you a stronger pencil sharpener, or use a handheld, because these guys are tough pencils. They have made my AFMAT mad. My Derwent wants nothing to do with them at all. So use a handheld. I would recommend doing the 24, when you first sharpen them for the first time. Recommend using an electric pencil sharpener of some type so your hand doesn't get wore out. But after that, just use, if you got a doll, use that. If you got a normal handheld, use that. Use something else. Because your electric sharpener will thank you for it. It will definitely thank you. And then another thought on these is they're not a bad price for 24 pencils. They're not terrible at $4.99 or even $6.99. I think for a skin tone set that works reasonably well, will probably work even better on the Spring Hill paper, which I think I got a scrap sheet out. I might try that on there here in just a minute. So we'll see if they'll work even better. The darker colors are better than the lighter colors as far as streaks and scratchiness. They are not as scratchy, and they're definitely leaving fewer streaks or lines. Here we go. Would I recommend them? Oh yeah, absolutely. If anything budget sets are good for, any budget set, is for when you're practicing. You want to get better. But if you start practicing with like your Caran d'Ache and your Polychromos and all your, or even your Prismacolors, you might be a little sad. I mean, unless you got your Prismacolors for like 70, 80 bucks for the 150 set. But you might be a little disappointed in some of the colorings or drawings you do when you're beginner, like me. Or pretty much a beginner. Like me. I'm getting close to intermediate. So, the budget sets are really great for the practicing. Even if it does look liney, you will know that your more expensive sets won't be so liney. A lot of times you can work out the lines from these sets, and you don't always have to use a blender pencil either, like a colorless blender pencil. Let me get this belly finished up, and we will, and a paintbrush, and I'll show you another way to try to blend this stuff in a little bit better to make it less liney. At least I hope it does. And man, that canary is going nuts down there. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but I sure can. She's just going a mile a minute here. I mean, it's only 10:50. And this, I've probably had this video on for what, 45, 50 minutes, almost an hour now. Just going over stuff through my haul, and then using these pencils as requested, and which thank you, because I really do like these, especially the darker colors. I really, really am enjoying the darker colors. I believe with maybe a different type of paper, I'm going to enjoy those lighter colors too, just as much, I think. Okay. Let's do her little belly button. All right. Let me go get a paintbrush. I'll be right back. Won't take me very far. I just got to move a couple things. Let's see here. Who are we going to use? We are going to use this one. Round Phoenix. No, I don't want to use one. That one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Okay. The black barrels are the ones that I use for this stuff. Okay. So I'm going to take round 30775 plaid Zuchang China paintbrush. And I'm going to gently fold, it doesn't matter how, if you're gentle or not, on a napkin. And then I'm going to use Gamsol, which I got a Hobby Lobby for $7.99. And I don't use a whole lot of it. This is like almost a year old. I don't use it very often anymore. I used to use it a lot. And then I dip it in and then kind of like rub off the excess. And then let's bring her in here a little bit better. It's still going to be a little bit liney, but it's still neat. It's not as bad, and it just kind of moves the color around for you and blends everything. It's lightening her up a little bit too. So maybe the Crayolas aren't ideal for a wet media type blender. But hey, that's how you learn. Let's see what it does to her leg. We're just playing now. We're just being silly. But it looks good. It took a little bit out, and she's still pretty good in dark. Let's see here. I love the dark skin tone. I can't get enough of it. Okay. But alrighty there. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here after I finish that up. And of course, when you're done, always wipe off your paintbrush so you got all the color off, and there doesn't look like there was much color left. But anyway, that's my review of the Crayola Colors of the World pencils and the coloring haul, coloring artist supply haul I got today. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave questions, comments, suggestions below. And I will get back with you as soon as possible. I'm really loving the suggestions. Thank you again for the suggestion of picking up a pack of these Crayola Color of the World and test them out for you. That was a lot of fun. And anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit that like button. And you have a great day and happy coloring.